full board present, town administrator and a recording secretary as well. First order of business, do the minutes. Anybody wanna do the honors?
Your turn.
Thank you.
No, it was just the, three hole punch.
Alright, I'll make a motion that we approve the selectmen's meeting minutes from Thursday, February 18, 7 PM as written.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Over here.
Alright, I'll make a motion to approve the selectmen's non-public executive session minutes from Thursday, February 18, 8:25 PM as
Second.
written.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
No.
All those in favor? Aye,
Aye.
you have minutes, thank you.
What's that there also? Yep. Yeah, the other ones are circulating.
Yeah, that's it. All set?
Yep, good.
Alright, discuss warrant presentation for March town meeting. Everybody got a copy of the warrant?
I do.
Yep. This is the fun part. We get to throw people under the bus.
What's that?
So this is the fun part, we get to throw people under the bus.
Well,
Alrighty. Obviously, 1 and 2 are done by official ballots, so we don't have to worry about those two. 3 is the operational budget. I assume that's gonna be me.
okay.
Unless you guys have any objections on it.
No, I'm fine.
I didn't think so. They could always delegate.
Yeah. Open delegate 4.
Oh, Lean.
Huh?
Lean. Yeah, right. We know what happened last year, I ain't going there.
Yeah.
Alright, 4 Kelsey Road. We have you too?
What?
Kelsey Road?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna probably be a combination of, myself and possibly Tom.
Yep.
And, but,
Possibly Tom,
and
too.
the, town council, I have a feeling, because
Yeah.
there's so many RSAs that deal with roads, we just can't keep them straight. Alrighty. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
41:14, to allow the selectmen to acquire land. I assume it's gonna be board of selectmen, that makes sense.
Hey, question, can we back 1 second?
Sure.
So when that comes up for discussion. and
Which one?
The Kelsey Road number
Yep.
4. I'm assuming that, you know, the interested parties on that road are gonna wanna have some time to express their concerns.
I don't doubt that.
Is there gonna be like a time limit on time given for those
We'd have to ask
sort
the
of things,
moderator at
or
the
is
time.
it, you know?
Usually I allow 4 to 5 minutes each person.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright, that's good, thanks, Ted. Great.
I mean, if it becomes a circular argument or discussion, there's nothing new.
Right.
You usually cut it
Yeah.
off too as well, don't you?
Okay, thank you.
That's Alright, number 5, that's the one regarding, acquire or sell land, buildings, or both, and all that. I assume that's gonna be us.
Yeah,
Wanna flip a
Right,
coin?
usually you name one person.
Right.
So,
Right, well, that's what I mean. Wanna just look into you guys, you wanna flip a coin, or?
You're on the planning board, aren't you?
Yes. As the selectmen's rep, I mean, I can take it, I have no problem.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I mean, you're probably closer to
Mhm.
what that is, that's the only thing I'm thinking.
That's fine, I just don't wanna take away anybody's thunder if they wanna get up and have a go at it. I'm sure they'll get tired of hearing from me enough as it is, but.
Alright.
Alrighty, number 6, that's to, the provisions of 32.5 and the tax cap, that's by petition.
Right,
I have no interest in speaking on it except to defeat it myself personally.
yeah, and I think we've already kinda made that pretty clear.
Right, so, I mean,
So I think maybe if we have to answer questions, but
I
that'll,
would think the petitioner would be the one.
Petitioner
You
will be
want me
the
to
one
contact
defending
him,
that.
to find out if he'll speak on
well,
it?
he's gonna have to,
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
yeah. Yeah, that or nobody does, it's
And
one
that
or
would
the
be
other.
Ralph, right?
Ralph,
Yeah.
I mean, it's his petition, I would think the petitioner should have the first right of refusal on that.
Yeah, I would agree.
You okay with that, Ted?
well,
Alright, see, the town will vote and raise appropriate sum of 25,000 for the highway vehicle, I assume Jeff, like you have down here, that's his,
Yep.
his baby, look at that. 14 grand for the reevaluation CRF, you got Mary Lyle, is she good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who is that?
Mary
She's an
Lyle,
assessor,
Okay.
Board of Assessors,
or an
cause
assessor.
Tim is usually,
Yep, usually Tim, yeah, okay.
he gets
Oh,
to
yeah, I
be
see her name there, okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yep.
Alright, sum of 60,000 to be added to the fire department capital reserve fund, that'd be you, chief. Check. And the forestry truck as well, that's easy. I
Being a
assume-
forestry trucks, I forget whose warrant article I was just reading, $60,000, I think it was Goffstown.
Where?
Was it where? I know it was one of them, I was looking at other towns, yeah, a lot of money.
For a forestry job?
Yeah,
What are we gonna do, outfit it with,
That's actually, that's fairly reasonable, other towns would spend 90 to 100,
really,
for a
yeah,
forestry truck?
they must be, I don't know what he's looking at over there, but
yeah,
can't be brand new.
yeah, I saw that, I go, wow, we're getting a bargain here,
Yeah, somebody told me that they started paper.
yeah,
Holy cow.
yeah,
Damn. People go in 4-wheelers all the time.
Yeah.
It don't cost 40,000. Anyway. Let's see, number 11 is where we're at, right? Police cruiser? Yeah, Chief Scoot, I
chief,
assume.
yeah.
I have a feeling he'll take that one without a problem.
He's already said he would.
Grapevine, you gonna throw Jeff under the bus on that one, with
Yep.
our help?
Yep.
13, to see if Home Rose raise appropriate sum of 10,068, that's gonna be Lou.
Usually Lou or another party from the
Yeah.
Warren Fund.
Lou D or Gorham Pond.
He said he would be in touch with you to
He did,
request,
yeah,
okay.
they're going back to keep it short.
I'm shortening his report. He submitted something that's like,
So we're good on 13, so 14 is the, sum of 9,860 to fund the position of deputy clerk, that was by petition, I assume the petitioner,
who was the petition?
Mark,
Right. I agree.
if they wanna have the, they have the right to put a petition, they ought to have the,
do they
order
have to
speak
be
to
a
it.
registered voter to
He
speak?
is,
He is?
yeah.
Alright. 15, to see the town will vote and raise the appropriate sum of 101,894 for breathing apparatus, I assume that you'll take that one as well, chief?
Yep.
I'll take 16 grand.
Cemetery Expendable Trust, might be Mr. Grollo, maybe cemetery trustees. You ought to get Ann to take, Annette to speak on give her some
Yeah, well,
exposure.
no,
Give her some exposure.
I don't think it would happen.
Did we
Yeah.
talk on number 7, or did I miss it? Number 7,
Seven?
first page,
Totally
or
missed
second page, right below the
You probably missed it.
2.5.
Jeff Crosby.
That's Crosby.
Yeah, are you okay with that? I think he usually
Yeah.
speaks on his CR.
Absolutely.
I didn't see a mark on my copy, so,
Absolutely.
okay.
So we all on speed to 17?
Mhm.
Pursuant to 35:9 A-A2, which became effective, that's the trustees trust fund, I assume that's gonna be Jason, right? Good bro, trustee of the trust fund?
Yep, he did say he'd speak on it.
Trustee of the trust fund, Jason. 18, to see if town will vote to exclude all funds from unassigned fund, again, that's petition, that'd be Ralph. That's his petition. If he doesn't wanna speak to it, I don't know what's gonna happen there, 'cause I mean, I think it's gonna go south quick because it doesn't, there's no legal standing with it, so, just become,
Can I just ask one more question?
Sure.
Who's gonna speak on 16? Are you, Tom, or?
yeah,
We haven't
Yeah,
yet, Tom.
cemetery? No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Tom, I was just kidding a little
Yeah.
bit, cause I know the answer to that before you
Yeah,
open
no,
your mouth.
she, yeah. No,
So, 19, to see if the town will vote to have the selectmen provide within 60 days, so easily located link, that's by petition, whose petition was that?
Donna Dunn submitted that one?
Then Donna can speak on it, if she like, I would think, if she doesn't, then an interested party.
Okay.
Moderator to hear reports on auditors, so. 2021, I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yep.
Beautiful. How many did we have last year? 20 something?
23 or 24?
I think you were the chairman for the response, actually.
Yep.
Oh, is that right? We'll do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Tom? Oh, Brian.
That's simple.
Oh,
Cool, done.
okay.
You know, we have to just verify these people, if they don't, then. Go to plan B. Alright, next on the agenda is library RFP, final version. It's not in our packet, it's in here.
It's in there. I didn't wanna, they're 15 pages long.
Right.
And
Now, this is
that's
for
the,
both metal and.
yep, that's the excerpts of the minutes from last week. I made the changes as recommended. I did point out and give you a copy in your mail basket, the email from Jerry Tippy.
yeah,
There's one here if you guys want to look at it. I'll thumb through this real quick.
I just changed it to 7:05, and that's,
so we've identified the list of bidders that we're gonna send it out to.
mhm.
And then it's gonna go up on our webpage, and what about the NH, MA?
I actually, for this,
Yeah,
I have a second list from Margaret Watkins. She has 7 different roofer names than Jerry Tippy does,
no, that's fine,
and then he has
the more the better,
2, he has 2 that she doesn't have on her list.
okay,
So I think we're looking at a pretty good number of
All right.
pages. I'll definitely put it on the NHMA website.
yeah,
It won't hurt to put it out there. I just have the one question which I did put in these
on the walkthrough,
on the walkthrough.
yeah, I would be okay with, not having it, cause it is all exterior to the building.
Yeah.
Exactly, I
So
mean,
there's really, I don't know what the benefit would be to walk around
Well,
with us, I
unfortunately,
mean,
with
they
the
walk
first,
around on their own, you
the
know what I
first
mean?
go around, we got one packet that we rejected because he didn't show
Yeah.
up for the walk
Mhm.
around, and then I got a call from another individual, and he said, do you think they'll consider my application if I submit one without going for the walkthrough?
Sure,
And I said, it's not likely, I said, you're more than welcome to, he said, no, I'll
Yeah.
forget it.
yeah, I think, they can certainly want, come do a walkthrough, then if they have questions, they're certainly free to contact us, and whatever questions and answers we get, we'll have to distribute them, but,
oh, this one? I think I just glanced at it.
Are we gonna put this in the paper?
You just put an announcement in the paper if anything, right?
Oh, again,
Could do that, but.
The
RFP
bid policy doesn't say over so much money has to be
out to bid.
out the bid.
No, in the newspaper. Does it, right, that's what you're asking about?
You get that up there in the folder.
Yeah, I'll put it in the newspaper.
All the times.
Yeah, it comes out once a month, you'll miss it.
What's that?
Put in the messenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to work on getting that out in the paper right away.
Here's the, list. That's tonight, walk through, we can scratch.
Yep.
So deadline for bids will be March 15th. Get it up, open up on the 17th.
Yeah, I'm good.
Then, once we get the results back, we'll schedule a public hearing, let everybody come and kick the tires once again.
Yep.
Okay, works for me.
There's a paper clip, there it is.
Yeah, it's the RFPs.
There's a paper clip on that, I think.
So we're gonna take the remainder to our walkthrough walk, right?
Yep.
Good.
Alright, I'll make a motion that we send the RFPs as they were presented tonight. And send them out to the list of roofers and websites and such accordingly, and so for the best, gentlemen.
I'll second that.
Any more discussion on the roof? Hearing none, all those in favor? Aye.
Who seconded it?
Tom did. So, you have official RFPs to go.
Okay.
Let's send them, let's get this done.
Yeah.
Alright. We went to the annual report, or Mr. Wigan first?
Yeah.
John?
Couple items. One is, our entry lock over the fire station's having issues, allowing us not to get in sometimes. Never a good thing. So,
You don't have enough tools, so you can't take this pry door open?
they're all in the station.
Keep one in your truck?
Yeah, we can go around the other side. Anyways, it's an old, it's one of the original,
Yep.
past locks, you know, one code,
Mm-hmm.
can't set numerous codes. So it's failed and it's jamming up, and like guys, it's really not worth putting any money into it.
Yeah.
Like to get some money to replace that. Got a bid from Access Lock, who happens to be a member of the department, he's got one, list for $834, but he'll install it for $750, his cost. And no labor to program it, which will give us a lot more features. Every individual have their own code, you know, more secure, it can know who's entering the building, when they enter the building, and give, person has to go in for one time, like a
Mm-hmm.
delivery, something we can issue a one-time code, or
Yep.
person can get in 3 times, so it's just more secure to the building.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll do one this year, and then hopefully, maybe next year we can do the other door. The other one doesn't get as much use, one on the ambulance side, and
Yeah.
that one seems to be working fine. It's just the one on this side of the building, so, Lee made another call, got a price from,
They haven't called me back yet,
I
so.
thought you got one, but not two.
No, I got your access one,
Yeah.
and then I've got the one that installed here pending, they're supposed to call me back, I left a message to
Oh.
the guy, and nobody's called me back yet.
So, anyways.
Do you have money in your budget for that?
In my budget?
Well, it's coming out of.
The
Building.
town-
Yeah, it's a building.
No, I just was wondering, I mean, you didn't.
That's
have
why I
any-
come and see you, cause in my budget I would've,
Well, it hasn't been approved yet either, but yeah. I'm trying to remember what we did, put a contingency in there.
Yeah, we did, about $4 or $5 grand, I think.
Yeah. Got it right here. There you go. Yeah, I remember what it's like that.
Buildings.
Well, gentlemen,
Well, I don't think we have a choice but to change it,
yeah.
and if Lean's got other pricing coming in,
Mhm.
yeah,
and we can hold up till she gets those, if that's what you want.
yeah,
I mean, you still have access to the other door,
There,
you know, if that one fails completely.
Yeah, this
It's
one
just
works
pain.
occasionally, but it jams and
Right,
you
it's a
can't.
pain, I understand.
Pain in the ass.
Yep. So, that
You
being
wanna wait to get those quotes, that's fine with me, but it's gonna have to be taken care of.
yeah, no, I'm in favor of taking care of it, I say, let's get the quotes.
yeah.
mean, how long does it typically take? I can't believe it's that long.
Well, I've got a model number of his, so I'll be able to ask for a quote,
All right.
so
Yeah.
it'll be apples to apples.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, let's just get a local, just a, follow the policy as we have.
Mhm.
Yep.
Telephone quotes, yeah.
Yep.
And, unless you get on, have any, you want them to come back here, I would say we make a motion to accept the, reasonable offer and.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that, no need to come back.
Alright.
Okay.
So we'll make a motion to, spend the money for the low quote for the fire department lock,
I'll second
whenever we
that.
get it in.
I'll second that.
Any more discussion?
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 You have a lock as soon as you get quotes and,
Thank you. Second thing is, we've been looking since 2013 to buy a UTV for the fire department. It's kind of a standard piece of equipment now for most fire departments, have an ATV or UTV. And since we got rid of the other forestry, this will be used for that purpose also, just gives you a lot more flexibility. But anyways, we don't need money, we haven't asked for any money, so the association has committed some money towards it. You know, we've been doing the chicken barbecue money and that kind of money, so, we will be using some of that money, but obviously we don't have enough money. So, this year we're gonna work on trying to find some money. Last year we wrote a federal grant for it and didn't receive that, so, we don't have any money, but, my deputy's had some time on his hands this winter, so he's been going around all the dealerships, looking at different models, see what's best, Anyways, by mistake, ended up over in Milford, he went over to, we sent him over to Chapel to look at a Kubota. By mistake, he went across the street, which isn't Chapel's, but it's another, it's the South Egan Valley Motorsports,
Yep.
who sell Polaris and Kawasaki. Well, we've been looking at Kawasaki's over at HK, but anyways. So we went and told him what we wanted, and I said, well, he said, we got this program through Kawasaki for, first responders, a free loan program. So we sat down, just talked about it with them, and, the deal is that they'll loan you a UTV at no cost, there's no money ever exchanged hands, for 335 days. So, 11 months. Agreement is, you have to keep it a minimum of 90, and then you keep it 335 days. And about 5 months into your loan, you need to have them service it, which is a little change, they take a look at it, go through it, and that could be a couple $100. So that would be the only money ever exchanged in this program. Milford, Brookline, Townsend, Mass, Lineborough, he gave us a list of towns that have done it. And, the majority of them have bought it. He gives you an upfront price, what it's gonna cost you, so you know at any point in time during those 11 months, if you wanna buy it, you can buy it. At the end of the 335 days, if you don't want it, don't like it, you give it back to them. No questions asked.
What's it gonna price for one of these things, if you want, because if you buy it, you're buying a used vehicle now.
Exactly, so I said, and he said, Buddy's been the one I didn't really talk to, I only met the guy once and I talked to him on the phone, and I was just reading this agreement here with Town of Milford. And this one, it retailed for $15,599, and the terms they made at the end of this agreement, they'd sell it to you for $13.92. Cause I had asked him that question, I said, well, it's gonna be used at the end of the 1 months, and that's how the program works for them. Cause, it almost sounds too good to be true, how do they give you something for 11 months, and then you turn it back with never give them a dime? But there's such a used market for these, that
They don't
they just
lose.
turn around and sell it.
So you could do the same thing again after the 11 months, give it back to them and get another one to start all over?
Huh? I guess.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, keep continuing,
That way we never have any money take place except for an oil change.
yeah. So,
I'd ask that question.
yeah,
So
I
what
asked
about
about the price, because he told, Buddy is the one to talk to him, he said that the price we're gonna give you today, which was a discounted price from what we've been getting other places, was about $2,000 cheaper,
Mhm.
is the price. At the beginning or at the end. That's what he told me.
Mhm.
Like I said, I've only met this gentleman once, and he called me this week on the phone because he wanted to get going with it. If we wanna get forward with it, then it takes over a month to do the paperwork through Kawasaki,
Yep.
USA, and, there's some paperwork, but very minimal paperwork. I mean, this is the loan agreement, and this is
Mhm.
the agreement, and what they need from the town is two things.
Yep.
One, a letter saying that will be used for official use only, not for private use. So it'll be used in the municipality use only. So fire, police, rescue, for whatever you wanna use it for, that's what you write in the letter.
Right.
And the second thing is proof of insurance, liability and damage, when it's in our possession. The only thing they ask for from the town.
That's easy enough. Dumb question.
No questions at all.
Yeah, you need to take this someplace, like,
Right,
we'll say
needs a
Lot
trailer.
10, yeah, exactly. Does it come with a trailer, or do we have to
No,
purchase a
this is
trailer?
on the trail.
So we'd have to get a trailer.
Yeah. We're looking at maybe pick up just an open trailer,
Yep.
haul around for now. Long range plan, we'd like to get an enclosed trailer,
Right.
keep it in an enclosed trailer,
Mhm.
get it big enough so we can put like our ice rescue stuff in it and that.
Absolutely.
And
Mhm.
because of the size of it, it's gotta have a pretty tall roof at the end to it. It's probably not gonna be able to fit in the fire station, but it's the vehicle, not the trailer, if it was in a trailer. At least not underneath, but, we're limited to room, but anyways, it could be, something that could be left outside. A lot of towns do that, leave them outside in the trailer,
What would you tow it with?
hopefully my new forestry.
I knew that was what you were gonna say.
But
I
now
would
we
put money on
could,
it.
we could tow it now with our rescue truck and, the forestry that we have now, we tow it. But it's, like I said, hoping to pick up a flat bed trailer,
Mhm.
but reasonable than how's the enclosed trailer. But, and it can be registered, so it can be driven on the road, so, if we need to go, like down off Kimball Pond Road there, you could possibly drive it from the station to the.
Right. But you're not gonna drive it all the way to Hopkinton
Exactly.
for a forest
Yeah,
fire.
it should
or
be
Chichester or something.
And chances are somebody else is gonna call for it,
Mhm.
Bill Mutual Aid or something. So, it would need a trailer at some point.
Which we don't own one.
Right. And, we could use some association money by a trailer at this point. So, they're looking for us to make a decision, we wanna go with this, move forward. I think it's a pretty good deal, really. For 11 months, we'll have this vehicle. The only stipulations are you can't drill holes in it,
Mhm.
mount equipment on it. I mean, if you wanted to put a winch or something on it, they'd have to put that on for you,
Right,
be an additional cost, but we can clamp things on it.
right, like a light bar or something.
Yeah, any of that stuff could be clamped on or
Mhm.
bungee or wire tied or whatever, you just can't physically drill holes through it.
Right.
But they expect normal use of it, wear and tear on it to be
Mhm.
normal. Obviously don't want you going out crashing the thing out, but, so anyways, we discussed at the fire department, we think it's a pretty good deal,
Mhm.
considering we didn't know this program even existed. Some dealerships won't do it, we talked to HK and
Mhm.
they don't do it. They know it exists, cause it's a Kawasaki,
Mhm.
they just not interested in doing it.
Okay.
This guy seems to be one of the only dealers, he's small enough and,
How about
Works
Freedom
with
Cycle? They handle Kawasaki too,
I don't know if you went up there or not.
just that it's only closer.
These other towns, chief, that are engaged with these guys now, they're all happy with the arrangement?
Yeah.
Has anybody been in it longer than the 11 months yet?
Oh, yeah,
Have they?
they've been out for,
So they've been in
they
it
actually have a
for
different
while.
model. This
Yeah.
model that we're looking at, provide for 6 people to be seated and seat belted. It's it's a new model for there was a 2-seat, there are 2 seats, but the other ones only had 4 people.
Mhm.
Now the new models have 2 seats, but 6 seat belts, so 6 people can ride in it. And then the back seat, actually the mule was one of the ones we were looking at, which this is, has some nice options, then the back seat folds up, and then you get extended body, so you can carry more things in the back, plus more
Cool.
weight.
Yeah.
So it's, we're looking at something to carry people, and then carry equipment. If you buy just the 2-seater one, the 1-seater one,
Yeah,
you're kinda limited. So this model actually,
Kind of
is
gives the best of both
the best we've looked at so far. The other thing is that we've been talking to Articat,
Mhm.
and they're coming out with a new model. Hasn't come out yet, but, when that comes out, if it's something that's better than this model, you could turn this one back
sure.
in, but, obviously you need the money to go out and buy some. The other theory is, if we hold off and don't get it till, 1st of April, 1st of May, 335 days will get us into next town meeting.
Right,
Mhm.
So, for some reason, we didn't have all the money.
You can
At
put
the
it
end
in-
of the 335, we can come ask for some money at town meeting.
Mhm.
Be partial, whatever we couldn't raise, we could raise it all, we don't know. We just
Yep.
haven't figured out how to get the money yet without coming to the town. But this will get us a vehicle for 11 months, that we can use but the other towns, I asked them that, cause I think the town of Mineborough, they've said it for like 5 or 6 years, he said. And, those models back then, obviously weren't as nice as the newer models, they didn't have as many features, but, he's been doing this for quite a few years.
Mhm.
So, since the program came out, he's a nice guy, he's a local guy, owns his business himself. His name's George Mullen, and, he said so far that he hasn't had an issue with any of the towns. So,
cool.
Yeah, it does kind of have that ring of too good to be
Yes, too
true.
good to be true.
Yeah, I mean,
It certainly does.
but
Yeah.
3 of us went over and talked to him a couple of Saturdays ago, and went over,
Mhm.
that's what I asked him, I said, so there's no money up front, or at the end, nothing. He said that Kawasaki came out with this, the sport first
Mhm.
responders, and actually their contract from the company, I just was reading it here. Says the vehicle has to be exclusively used for, the mission of the company is to provide this vehicle, mission of the role of patrol enforcement, rescue, and education.
Well, yeah,
They
fire
wanted out,
education.
what the education is, some people use it for,
Probably camps and stuff like that.
could be, school districts maybe, I don't know.
Sergeant camp or something like that, or see that happen.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
The only thing I would, I'm thinking caution ourselves is to have the town attorney just read the contracts, just the CYA.
You wanna spend the money on that, I have no problem with it.
Well, I mean,
Got
that's
a
what,
copy
that's
of
what
the,
we have
yeah,
it for.
right, it's probably a good idea, but if you wanna spend money, but you do. I have theirs right here,
Unless the board doesn't.
pretty
want to. I
simple
mean,
loan
that's
agreement.
just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine they would take too long to review that, but,
No.
there's a maintenance agreement, service agreements that we need to sign, the things you need to sign.
Mhm.
So to do that maintenance, you've gotta have some way to transport that.
He said they'd come here,
Will they come here?
and we asked him that,
Really?
originally he told Buddy that we'd have to bring it there, but when I talked to him
Mhm.
the other day, he said that we could come out and do it here.
How would they have, what's the regular maintenance for that? How often? The state?
Probably
They
by
just-
hours.
Yeah,
Probably has an hour meter, I would think.
but they just wanna
Yeah.
do it, at the 5 or 6 month, I don't know if it says
Yeah.
in here. So
Is that gas or diesel, chief?
it's gas.
Gas.
Yeah, they're all good.
Are they?
But you can't get
Kawasaki,
this in
yeah.
diesel.
Yeah, you get it, but I don't think Kawasaki makes a diesel.
Yeah, this model's, you can get either way.
Really?
Yep.
Kawasaki's never really been known for the diesel, they must be using someone else's engine.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't have the literature with it, but
Mm.
it said something about it in here. It says to perform normal and necessary owner maintenance is described by the owner.
Probably gonna be greasing and
Maintenance.
checking fluids.
Yeah, it's what, I'm sure it's whatever's
Yeah, 'cause it's
described by
brand
the
new.
owner's manual. Yeah.
And it's red, you
Yeah.
can pick what other cover you want, but, yeah, after that, you know, first break-in period, obviously you wanna service it.
Yeah.
What about
check the
decals
belts.
and stuff like that? Can't put any of that stuff on there? Not until you own it?
No magnetic decals,
Yeah, you could do something
could
like
do
that.
that.
Yep. As long as you're not damaging.
No, I think
the
it's
vehicle.
permanent to the
Yeah.
vehicle.
I mean, the deal coat could peel off, I didn't ask him actually, like,
Yeah.
those are some issues, items you can ask him about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the deal sounds,
Mhm.
you know, fine.
Cause it says
You
that
know, other
there's
towns
no,
are engaged?
there is no hour or mileage usage restriction. So it says any accessory equipment permanently attached to the vehicle are required to remain on the vehicle at the end of the period.
What about training? I mean, obviously these, most people can just jump in and drive them, but I mean, I know a lot of these things have.
Oh, yeah,
what-
obviously.
It's like a Bobcat or anything like that, they have.
We'd have to do it, our own training to make sure it's person qualified to drive it.
Right, but I mean, do they supply the
It says-
training like of any sort like that? Like a training class?
It says in their thing,
I think the state offers training, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, on this particular vehicle, I'm talking about, you know, vehicle specific as in,
Oh,
you know where all the bells and whistles are, you know
come
what,
on,
what the.
we're talking about guys, we don't read.
I understand with you,
We just get in and push buttons and
Yeah.
make it go.
until they wrap it around a tree and they say,
Yeah.
well, and they said, well, you went to, did this or that, and they said, well, no one told me I couldn't do that. Yeah,
I did see something about training.
I worked in the safety field too long, I know better. Training, training, training. The fire department, that's what they do too, I mean, so.
It is.
I would think it'd be right their alley. I don't understand why.
Where did I read that? Something about Carlson training. Yeah, if you want to have them review it,
I know, it's the flavor
Up
of
to
the
you
board, I
guys.
mean,
I don't know if there's any real reason to have them review it, you know, I think it's probably pretty straightforward, I mean, we've been seeing it, but I'm thinking it's just, sounds like minimal paperwork.
yeah, that's what gives me the. kinda
Makes you
gives me-
nervous?
Yeah, it gives me that red flag, the hair on the back of my neck goes up, you know, when it's too good to be true, it usually is.
Yeah, but we're not the first ones in the.
No.
I understand.
No, it isn't like, yeah, I mean, you said Lineville's been doing about 5 years?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like, they've all bought them.
Mhm.
yeah,
And
But they all started
I'm
out
sure
as
that's the
program.
intention,
yeah,
Exactly, they get you hooked.
yeah, they get you hooked.
Mhm.
yeah, because, you know, like I says, it's a pretty good, but they said right up front, there's no qualm, he said, we'd love to take it back at the end of the 335 days, you don't want,
Yeah, cause they can
cause,
resell,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
used market is huge.
Mhm.
and that, you know, this is a program that the company put out there and talk with the first
You know, a vehicle like
responders.
this isn't gonna get beat up like, you know, something that the homeowner takes and, you know, tools around every Saturday and makes a mess out of it.
Hauling logs with
Yeah,
it and.
Yeah, doing yard
wood
work,
and
yeah, exactly.
Beating it to death, so I'm sure over the period of time, if it hasn't worked out for them, they would've
Yeah,
discontinued.
and in this program, this vehicle gets serviced by their dealerships.
Right.
It
On
says
a
there
regular
is
basis, and all
a,
the maintenance is done.
for the service agreement, it said that the mule will be inspected, serviced, at 120 days into the loan period by the dealer at a maximum of $100 service charge.
Maximum. Wow.
Oh, it's a service charge.
Certainly
It's-
a
it's-
Service charge.
It
He
doesn't-
told
yeah.
me, he told Buddy it was a little more around 4 or 500, but he told me it wouldn't be more than 250.
You know, you're gonna be probably getting oil
Yeah.
filter, you know, cause service
Yeah.
charge doesn't mean it includes parts.
No, that's in addition, yeah.
And he goes, you know, tells about the tank, they're responsible for parts and labor.
So does education mean they can take everybody around and show them how it works? Take them for rides?
There was something in here, I don't know,
I'm just kidding.
training.
Well, I'm thinking use it as a fundraiser.
Yeah.
Education, right?
Exactly.
Take you for a ride to the woods, point out some trees and
Mhm.
charge you $5 for the ride.
There you go.
I saw that.
Alright. say, gentlemen? What's your thoughts?
Okay, and I was thinking the same thing, waiting till April, so that way if you don't have the money, you can always.
Yeah,
But, so, if you get this thing, you're gonna have to get a trailer right away, right?
They'll probably deliver it, I would think, initially, right?
oh, yeah,
No, but he's saying you can't ride it on the roads, you're gonna need to
Yeah,
get.
you could.
yeah,
Well,
we
they could
can, but
locally.
obviously not gonna drive it down the clock and all
Well,
that.
that's what I'm saying, weren't you saying you were gonna get a trailer?
Yep,
So,
yeah, we'll find a trailer.
you're gonna use association money to?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, me too. Sounds good.
Hopefully we can find one pretty readily. You can buy a low bed trailer.
Mhm.
I'd like to find a low one, so you can keep it on, it'll fit in the station, the back underneath the station there.
Yeah,
Or
which
we
I
put it
think
up-
is-
upstairs, we could put it where the addition is, and that's 10 feet. This thing is, I forget the height of it, it's got a pretty good clearance, this has one of the best ground clearances, the ones out there. I think the trailer door to be 7 feet maybe. Beginning, 7 rings a bell, I think it's 7 feet tall. So, put it on a trailer. If you get a low trailer, you know, like a Bobcat trailer or something that's fairly low, you'd be able to leave it right on, back it in the, over the station.
How much does these things weigh?
I think they're around 2,000 pounds.
Okay, so you, a single axle
Yeah.
trailer would be fine, you wouldn't need to have a dual axle,
Yeah.
unless you wanna start putting all kinds of stuff in on it.
Right, exactly, then you put, you know, eventually we wanna get a skid unit that goes in the back, so you can carry a cot on it. There's a bunch of manufacturers now that make, skid in units for the rear. You can actually get water, get pump water, but, you know, you're pretty limited on water you can put on it, such a, you know,
Yeah.
capacity of it with a, I think it's around 1,200 pounds maybe, if I can remember right.
Mhm.
Dead weight, but, put quite a bit of gear and equipment in it, but, and those units you can buy to slide in and out. Like I said, they got a bracket made to put a stretcher on and stuff, so you might pick something up like that in the future, you know, like a winch and those accessories, actually, this unit would also take tracks,
Mhm.
so, you know, sometime in the future, you can purchase tracks for it and use it in the snow. And it's got the bigger engine, it's like an 800cc engine, which is, because of the seating and capacity, you had it goes to the 8 or 900cc, but, that's enough power to run the tracks. Some of them don't are big enough to run the tracks, but, and that's an accessory you could buy down the road, then you can use it in the winter. Cause they really don't go very good in the snow, deep snow. Even though they, you know, they're four-wheel drive and stuff. Actually, there was some snow the day we went and tried it, and I was surprised, I thought it might go a little more in snow than it did. But anyways,
They like turning the snowmobile trails with those four wheels, so I'm surprised.
yeah. And if there's a pack,
Mhm.
through the trail would go alright, but in the new snow.
Yeah.
Just didn't go too well.
Alrighty, gentlemen,
I'm good with it.
is there a motion? I mean, we're always committing the town to spend some money, we should have a motion for it.
Make a motion.
Alright.
I'll make a motion to, go ahead, go forward with, the loan agreement with, Kawasaki Bill.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? So I take it then, you guys both okay with not going to town attorney with?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Alright then, all those in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you leave that with me?
Yep.
I'll work on filling it out and getting,
No, we don't.
So you're gonna wait till, John,
The only thing that we need to do,
there's a letter, I need some information from it.
John,
and,
you're gonna
Proof of
wait till
insurance.
April 1st.
yeah, but
Yeah,
they,
we'll wait, yeah.
they wanna start moving in with the paperwork, we don't have to
Yep.
take delivery of it, but
Right.
it's a lengthy process, they said, through the company to get everything.
Yep. Proof of insurance,
Yeah.
damage liability,
Mhm.
and a letter from the office, but I just need a little information. I'll put it back in your box after.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's,
Do we have copies of that anyway?
this, oh yeah, but I'm just saying, I had to, those are the two things right now we need to do.
Okay,
And then
company,
this
this
other
is the
stuff,
name,
I'll have to meet with him, to fill signature, all this stuff,
Mhm.
they have to be with it.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't have to be the selectmen, but what do you wanna do?
No, I just need
Fire
his
police
business
chief have been
name.
doing them, cause I told them I had to come see them,
And,
all the other towns haven't been doing it.
There's gotta be a model number on here somewhere, cause I'll have to get the information from, to the,
For the insurance.
Right,
insurance.
Yeah, let's go to the VIN.
Okay,
Yeah, the VIN number and all that stuff, yeah.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
alright, take a quick look at it and see what I
that
can
call
do.
me if you need, but,
Okay,
I'll stop in there.
okay, thank you.
Thanks, chief.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Alrighty, annual report dedication.
Okay, I'll give you an update as to where we're at. We're a little bit behind schedule in the final product of this. The printing company's been very helpful in trying to expedite this. It has been printed, it's in the binding stage. So we'll find out tomorrow morning, we'll have an update, and I'll find out how soon I'll be able to get the whole shipment delivered. Post office has a 3 o'clock PM cutoff time for deliveries in order to get it delivered the following day, so those times I have to watch. They're critical to
So
when I
we're
can get them.
Are we looking at next week then?
If I can get them in tomorrow before 3 to the post office, then they'll start delivering them tomorrow, Saturday, Monday and Tuesday. If not, then I won't be able to get them
Now,
delivered.
does your
until-
printer deliver them here? Or do you have to go to Concord to pick them up and then go to the post
He'll
office?
deliver them here,
Yeah,
and if I'm ready, he'll go down to Goffstown with me
oh, he will,
to
Oh,
drop them off. But I just have to label the boxes
yep,
with the number of, books for each route, so
Oh.
it's like, I've got stickers ready to go, so.
I'm around tomorrow if you need a hand.